fans, the audience, the team, the Ruthless addicts. What's good, everybody? Happy Ruthless Eve.
Okay.
I know that's right. And last but not least, got to bring up the big homie, VACAY-JTV. How are you?
People want to know who we are. We're the Raku, mighty, mighty Raku. Here we. Hey, what's good?
Oh my God.
How we doing? How we doing?
Good, good.
We are ready to go. It's a team. I'm ready.
He brought the fatigue out, y'all.
Oh my goodness. I like it. I like it. I'm not even mad at it. All right, let's go ahead and say what's up to the people in the chat. I had to put my glasses on so I can see. Hey, Brenda Miller, love covers all. We got Daria in the building, Anna in the building. To my girl Candy Love, Savannah's in the building. So thank all of you for coming out. So we're gonna jump right into the episode. So first and foremost, y'all, let me get my stuff pulled up here. So what did y'all think about the episode? I just want to start with maybe a rating, like 1 to 10. What'd you think about it, Tika?
Well, you know, I'm a Ruthless addict, so it's going to always be a 9 or a 10 for me. But this week, I mean, okay, so let me just say this real quick. I took a poll within my group, and the majority of my Facebook group gave it a 10. So I'm going to rock with my group. It's a 10.
That's what's up. What you think, Ruth?
I'll give it a strong 9. Strong 9.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And what about you, VACAY?
I'm gonna give that bad boy a 10.5. Daikon is the man. Get it in, Daikon.
That's what's up. What's up, Tamika's Den, Angel Owens? Appreciate you guys for stopping through. Yeah, I personally give it like 9.5 as well. I thought it was great overall. I probably might as well push it up to a 10 because your girl Ruth was doing a lot for me and she was giving a lot. And that's what I enjoyed about it the most. So I always like to start my lives off with something that I call a petty debate, which is just basically two things that are typically pretty petty in a sense that really don't really matter that much, but you get to choose which one. So who do you think will stay loyal throughout this entire thing? Do you think it will be Joan or River? VACAY-Jay, start out with you.
If I don't pick either, do I have to take a shot?
If I had some, I would give you a...
Okay. I'm gonna take my own shot on this one because I don't believe either one of them are gonna stay loyal at all. I mean, we already seen River try to steal the money and run with $100,000, and then we see Joan. She just back and forth. She's with us, then she's not with us. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say either one.
Oh, okay. What you think, Tika?
Loyal as in I'm gonna take all the money and run. Definitely gonna be Joan. So both of them are like Jay just said, they're flip-flopping, or Joan is flip-flopping. 1 minute she's in with us, the next minute she's not. And right now she's looking like she's back in the Raku. So neither of them are gonna be loyal. They're gonna be battling against each other before we know it.
Facts. What about you, Ruthless? What you think?
I think it'll be Joan. Joan will stay loyal to the end. She's already bleeding purple blood, just like Laura. You know, if she doesn't remain loyal, she'll be like the most loyal. You know, she's already given us a lot of evidence of that. So I think it'll be Joan.
Okay. I mean, I think I'm with you on that one. It seems like she's not going to be the loyal one, but I think that's the way it always plays out, that she'll probably end up being the one that's the most loyal. All right. So, and then the second one, petty debate is going to be who you actually rocking with. Are you rocking with Zane? Or are you rocking with Lacey? I went a little off the deep end right now, and I don't know where she stands. So for me, I'm Lacey all day. At this point, I'm just hoping that she makes it through. Zane used to be one of my favorite characters, but I don't know. I don't know about her right now. What you think, Ruthless?
Yeah, Zane is acting like an 8-year-old in the cabin, talking about she wants to be friends, and you're my friend, and you know my friends are gone, and all this other craziness. So. I think definitely Lacey, because she's a straight up G. She's very creative. She's strong. She's resilient. She doesn't give up. So I'm rocking with that all day and night. So rocking with Lacey for sure.
That's what's up. What about you, Tika?
Definitely Lacey. Lacey, as everybody calls her, is a real G. She knows how to play the game right now. She's learned a lot of do's and don'ts in regards to Elder Mother Supreme Marva. So she's playing the game long enough, and I think she's probably going to try to get away again. But anyway, I'm rocking with Lacey.
Okay, that's what's up. What about you? Who are you actually? Are you just one of the soldiers? Period. Like just one of them out there somewhere?
I'm one of the soldiers in the woods that you've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? I'm the
Oh,
one
okay.
behind the bus. You know, remember when you see somebody behind the bus? That's me.
Okay, Soldier 3. Okay, go
Soldier
ahead.
number 3. No, hey, listen, I'm down for Lacey all day. Crazy, insane Zane. She's out of this world. All right. She's a loose cannon at any given moment for the Raku, for the highest. She'll do anything, you know, for the highest. So I mean, she's calming down now a little bit, but who knows? She's about to turn up again. So I rocks with Lacey all day.
That's what's up. Okay, so that was just our little icebreaker. I always like to start it out with the icebreaker. So throughout this episode, there was one consistent theme, y'all. And that consistent theme was the Raku way. They're teaching Laura and Aaron how it works out, you know, on the camp. Can any of you tell me like any of the things that they learned? Like what instances were there like the Raku way? So each time they said, I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 times, maybe I want to say 4. But does anybody remember any of the things that they said was the Raku way?
Yes.
What you got?
I am the Raku way. So the first thing was that the ladies sleep with the ladies and the guys sleep with the guys. And I know my man Aaron, what up, Aaron? He had a big problem with that. And at the same time, you know, he's still trying to sneak off and make those cell phone calls. So yeah, that was one of them that was kind of like, oh, okay.
That stood out to you. Okay. What you got, Tika? You remember any?
Yeah, there are definitely no couples. There are no husbands or wives on the Rakadushi compound. My bad, y'all, if y'all hear the dog barking.
You okay? You okay? What about you, Ruthless? Do you remember any of them?
And you know, I do remember them referencing the Raku way several times, but I'm not sure if they referenced the Raku way when they were eating. Like the women will serve the men and they cook at 4:30 in the morning and all this craziness, like they can't eat until the men eat. So that is the Raku way. I'm not sure if they mentioned that.
No, that was definitely
I remember that's one that sticks out of my head.
Yeah, that was definitely one. The men and women sleep separate. They get up super early. The men eat first. We can't go to the bath. We can't go out to the bathroom outside at night. And they get locked at night for their protection. So that was the constant theme. I don't even know why this episode wasn't called the Raku way, to be honest, because that's what we kept hearing. So anyway, y'all, the next thing that we're going to do, basically it's like break the scene down. So I'm going to show you guys the scene and we're going to talk about it and you're going to tell me what you think about it. So hopefully StreamYard will be kind to me today, guys, because sometimes it's not. So let's see. Let's start with the first one.
What the hell?
How dare you embarrass me? The highest? And I have you. Why would I be caught anywhere near something like that?
Okay, y'all. So this was the first time for me that Ruth flexed. And when this came on, I knew this episode was about to be the bomb. What'd you think about this scene, Ruthless?
I loved it. I loved it. This was transformational for sure. Ruth took control. She let Daikon know that she's in control and she's got them both. I mean, she didn't shy away from it. You know, she just told it like it was. You know, I got you in the pocket, got highest in the pocket. Now what? You know, so I loved it. You know, it was, like I said, it was transformational. And we're going to see her taking control of a lot of other situations moving forward, I think. So I think this was very good, you know, in establishing her new foundation.
That's what's up. What about you, VACAY-JAY? What'd you think?
Man, I mean, when you just played that back and that slap rang and said, boo. I was like, I didn't even hear that before. I mean, Ruth, listen, this is the season. This is the season that she's taking charge. She ain't taking no prisoners. I believe that Ruth is truly going to take over the whole campus, like seriously. But, we're going to find out what happens at the end. But you know what? The way that they're writing Ruth, she's always going to come up with some type of excuse or whatever and get away with stuff. So, yeah, she's taking over for real. If they're writing her this way, yeah, she's taking over.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think she could. I think she could run the camp, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. What do you think, Tika?
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely agree. She knocked the cookies and creams out of Daikon. It was well deserved. It was fine. We finally got to see her lay hands on him because he has been just his words to her have been threatening, and she's just been taking it. And so finally she got that moment where she could knock the cookies and cream out of Daikon. So I absolutely loved it. I was here for it. I mean, I'm not with women and men beating on each other, but hey, this one was necessary.
Hey, this that Rakadushi camp, you never know what's gonna happen out here. But right. Yeah, I love this scene. It was one of my favorite scenes, period. Like, I love this scene and the ending scene, both of them together. That was enough for me right there. All right, so let's go to the next scene. These are actually some of my favorite scenes too, by the way, guys. I picked out all the scenes that I loved for this. So this is the next one.
Him to walk with me. I want something big, black, and strong. Nice. Good night.
Oh man, what we gonna do with Elder Mother, y'all? Elder Mother is a trip, and not only do I want to talk about that, I just thought that was so funny, but about that dinner scene, because I thought the dinner scene was so interesting. We see that Aaron is totally alert about everything that's going on. Laura's just kind of eating the food, but Aaron knows that there's something going on with that. Can y'all just elaborate on that? You talk about any part of it, but just elaborate on it. You can go ahead and start, VACAY.
Yeah, so I mean, he's on super high alert ever since he did see the FBI boys in that trailer. And he's been pretty on point with trying to keep that cell phone away, keep his bag, his possessions to himself. But I don't know, like it's gonna be curtain soon for Aaron, really quick. So he can only hold out but for so long before they find out what's really going on. But Elder Mother Marva, I tell you, that scene right there that you just showed me, that let me know that the woman been getting some long dong schligginish long for a very long time. So, all this time we think she got the cobwebs on. No. She been getting the back blown out for some time now. So shout out to Elder Mother Marva.
Oh my goodness. Tika, your video about Elder Mother Marva. Oh my God. I can't. Go ahead and tell me what you thought about this scene.
Listen, I just feel as if dude has already been interacting with Elder Mother Marva, and because he was just too excited to see her. Like, why are you laughing? Like, why are you smiling about this? Like, so it seems as if he was just excited to usher Elder Mother to her trailer. And then the scene where they are eating, Aaron is definitely cognizant as to everything that's going on, but he has no control over anything. So he basically has to, eat just like they told him to do. He doesn't want to seem too obvious. Even though that medicine is not kicking in, Laura is gone. She's seen rainbows and fluffy pillows and everything. So poor Aaron. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah, for sure. What about you, Ruthless? What did you think about that whole situation?
Well, Aaron is he's definitely on alert, and he knows exactly what's going on. And I hope he stays that way, but he's gonna do something stupid because he's gonna end up in the cooler, clearly. Mm-hmm. But he's gonna have to stay abreast. I just think that it was not a smart move to follow his wife there, for one. But what can you do? But now he's kind of taking a second look to say, hey, somebody's got to, keep their eyes open, their ears open, and, be sober enough to react to the craziness that's going on. And yeah, elder mother, I'm glad that they found someone, you know, of age that can handle her. You know, this way she could leave Andrew alone and, you know, all the young guys and just, you know, get somebody more her speed. And it was very funny, but it was touching to say the least, because now she can, you know, find some love somewhere else.
I know, right? Yeah, I definitely think that Aaron, he's gonna mess up. Although he's on high alert, he's also way too jumpy for me at this point. Like he's so, what's the word I'm looking for? He won't just go with it. Like everybody knows that you kind of got to just go with it in order to be on the camp, but he just won't let it flow.
Too eager
for whatever reason. Exactly.
And you heard what he said too. You heard what he said to Laura, right? He's like, I'm not a good actor like you. You know, she can. She's like, oh, okay, that's fine. But him, he's like, okay, yeah, I want to eat. He's not good at all. He's not good at all playing along.
And that dose, I guess it wasn't enough for him, because he definitely is not there. And then you saw him when he was going to the thing, he stuck his finger down his throat so he could get rid of it. So I was like, okay. All right, so let's take a look at the next scene that I have for you guys. This is just, and we're going to talk about the breakfast general, but y'all know I had to cut these clips a lot, so.
Excuse me.
Yes, Elder.
Okay, so Elder Mother is out here sprinkling fairy dust, y'all. Like, I'm convinced that she out here just sprinkling fairy dust, and why she ain't wash her hands, y'all? Like, why she ain't got no gloves on? I don't understand. That was throwing me off. But just the whole breakfast scene in general, you know, we see Elder Mother, she comes to put the stuff in the food. So clearly people know that stuff is in the food. At first I thought they were blind to this, but now we see they know. And then we also see a conversation where Laura walks up, and this is once again where they talk about the Raku way, you know, and she's letting them know, hey, the men eat first. Laura want to eat. She hungry. She thirsty. But Ruth is flexing again. And it's so funny. What do you feel about this scene, Ruthless TV? Talk about it a little bit.
Well, you know, it's like you said, everybody knows. Everybody knows. And I didn't think that they knew, but they know. So I really don't know what to say to that. You know, you're being drugged and you know you're being drugged, unless I think it's some sort of special seasoning. Because, you know, for 3 seasons, we've been wondering what's in the food? What's in the food?
Mm-hmm. Oh, go ahead, VACAY-JAY. I think she.
Oh, I'm sorry, I lost connection.
Oh, go ahead.
So yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, I'm going. Here I go again. So, so I don't think they know. I think because Elder Mother Marva's in charge of the kitchen and the food and everything, they're just like, okay, well, she's just putting whatever in there just to make it a little bit better. Just sprinkle me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Elder Mother Marva got that little sprinkle, make it good. So I don't think they know. But yes, Ruth and them definitely know. And when Ruth did flex on your boy Aaron, like, you shouldn't talk to the women, I was like, dang, okay. Like, she kind of, like, it gave me Elder Mother Marva vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the authoritative person coming in, like, don't talk to her. You don't know the way yet. River, teach him the way. You know? So I'm like, man, Ruth, okay, you flexing for real.
Okay, on everybody. She wasn't letting up on anybody. What do you think about that scene, Tika?
Yeah, Ruth was definitely in giving me Mean Girl. I understand that there's a precedence that she has to set so that they know the rules of the Rakadushi compound, but she was just going in extremely hard. And I don't know if that's because she still doesn't trust if the two of them are there to steal the money, but she was on some Mean Girl stuff. So yeah. And Elder Mother, please wash your hands or put some gloves on. I do not want to see you sprinkle another plate of food ever again without gloves. Because she just got you stitching up Manny. Like, come on now.
Like, we don't even know where your hands been. You know, you out here doing strange things. You know, I'm just saying.
And this is the morning after she was with
don't
Mr.
matter.
Big
She
Black
just look
and
like
Chocolate,
she don't wash
right?
her hands.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, better wash your hands.
Yeah.
And she got through just got through playing with the boy. Like, come on now.
I know, right? But okay, so we're gonna go back a little bit, y'all. We're gonna go back to the lie. What y'all think about that lie? Because I wondered what she would do, what she would say. What did you think about the lie, Ruthless? Did you think it was a good lie or what?
Which one are you talking about?
The first lie with Manny. When she tells Daikon what actually happened to Manny, quote unquote.
Oh, well, she told a couple, but okay. So which one are we talking about? You just either one?
Yeah, either one. Because I mean, the whole thing was. I mean, some of it had a little bit of the truth in it, but
yeah, I think I like the part where she was just talking about, you know, when she told the truth. That's the part I resonated with because, you know, it made sense. You know, he's the strongest, the most loyal, so you know you got to take care of him. So.
Yeah. Okay. So what about the part where she tells what happened to him when Daikon actually wants to know why she was, you know, why he got his pants down? Did you think that was a good lie? You think that's going to come back to bite her? When what she said about Elder Mother Marva, how she says that he cut him. Do you think that's
okay?
coming back?
Yeah. Okay. Now know what you're talking about.
All right.
I'm sure it's going to come back to bite her because they mentioned it twice. You know, because when he and the guy, I can't remember his friend's name, when they came out of the trailer, they talked about it. It was like, you know, if Daikon says something, you know, he's like, oh, I got your back. I'm gonna cover you. So that was the second time that it came up. Like, why are we still talking about it? So it's definitely going to be a thing for sure. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to come right back to bite her because I don't think Daikon is going to let this go. It would be nice if he would, but I don't think he's going to. What you think, Tika?
Yeah, Daikon is definitely going to do more investigation. He already does not like Elder Mother Marva, so he's gonna definitely research this lie, which was it was somewhat genius. Now she's told some good lies in the past and the future, but this one was pretty genius if you ask me. Hey, he believed it for the moment. Whether he will continue to believe it, but he believed it for the moment. So she saves his and her life.
Yeah, I thought she was quick on her feet with that one. Yes. I ain't even gonna lie to you. What do you think, VACAY?
I thought it was genius. Okay, like use the truth, but then flip it on. And I said this in my recap. Flip it on Elder Mother Marva. We already know that Daikon hates Elder Mother Marva, and she hates Elder Mother Marva. So do you put that together? Heck yeah, I believe you, but we already know Daikon always spends the block on everything, just like he spent the block on River with the safe and spent the block, you know, on the magic for the highest. So Daikon will always spin the block, but if we watched it, which we all did, we don't know if Daikon's going to have a chance to spin the block. You know what I'm saying? In the next couple of episodes, right. You know, so we're going to talk about that.
He might be locked up somewhere. Okay, now, so there was another big lie that was told. You know, there was River, who also lied to Daikon, and somebody in the chat just said it. Like, everybody lies to Daikon. I mean, they really do. So what did y'all think about this lie? Is this lie going to hold up, or is this another lie that's about to fall apart? You can go ahead and start, VACAY-Jay. We go back up from the
top. I think it's going to fall apart. You know, the whole safe thing. That's been going on for like the past, all of season 3. Mm-hmm. But like I said, it's going to fall apart, but I'm still stuck on, I don't think Daikon's going to get a chance to really, really go deep because he got to deal with the highest now.
Yeah, so, for sure. Yeah, he might even forget about it. Who knows? He probably don't want to rock the boat. What you think, Tika?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with what Jay said in regards to Daikon not even having time to address this situation. It was a great lie though. All the boys are ushering the highest extra dosages because that's what he wants. He's been using well over the amount that he's supposed to use, and whatever I mix, I throw it away. It was a very good, you know, a very good way of getting Daikon off his back. Of course, Daikon will continue to hound him about why he was going into the safe. But for now, I think everybody is kind of safe for right now because Daikon is in trouble.
Okay, exactly. Daikon is definitely in trouble. All right, so we talked about the dinner scene already. let's talk about this. Hold on, I got a clip. Let me find it. Let's talk about Zane.
You have no idea how great this place is. Would you like to be my friend?
I would love to.
Well, I can't see them. They are with the Raku now. They're dead.
Okay, so Zane has completely lost her mind. Ruthless, did you answer the last question? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't, but it's cool. It's okay. But let's talk about Zane, because she's completely lost it. She's off the rails. And, and I don't think that Laura's picking up on it because she's high.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, will you be my friend? My friends are dead. Just really weird. Like she's some spooky lady or something. But she wasn't picking up on it. But yeah, she's definitely gone. There's no way I would be this girl's friend. I wouldn't even pretend to be. But
okay,
she's gone.
Yeah, Zane has, and I think I said in one of my videos that Zane was one of the characters that I really, really liked, and she was really the only one that still had that light about her, that still kind of believed in something. I don't know. She just was meek and mild,
innocence. Yeah, absolutely.
And now she's gone. Like the way that she smiled, like smirked when she said dead, it's like she gets excited about death now. And, I really don't know if they're going to be able to use her in any way, form, or fashion from this point on. What'd you think about this, Tika?
My poor baby girl, Zane. She lost it. She has lost it. I just feel bad for her because, like you said, she was once that one that had that light in her eye, and now that light has turned into something totally dark. She's laughing, smirking at death. So there's definitely something. We already know what's going on with Zane. I thought it was hilarious that, will you be my friend? Like she took this thing all the way back to elementary school. All she needed to do was give her the little piece of paper with, will you be my friend, check yes or no. Like that's the vibe that it was giving me. But I mean, poor Zane, that's all I can say right now. I feel for her, and Lord forbid if she finds out about her friend.
Okay, exactly. I want to double back to you, Ruthless, real quick. What do you think she's going to do about Lacey though? Like once she finds out that Lacey is alive, do you think that maybe we could possibly get our old Zane back? Or do you think she's just way too far gone?
I think she's too far gone. And remember, she slapped Lacey too. When they were in the kitchen, she slapped her.
She did. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So she's doing any and everything to please the highest. And I think the elder mother's going to, use that to her advantage, because right now she has a whole lot of influence over Zane. And remember, I don't know if you're going to talk about this, but elder mother said that she was going to treat Lacey like a mule. So she was going to break her in like her dad broke in that mule. So, it's going to be a whole lot more coming from Zane. And I don't think, that friendship that she's talking about, I think it's no longer. So.
All right, that's what's up. All right, VACAY-JAY, seeing home, what your thoughts are on Zane?
Listen, Zane used to be so helpful, especially with everybody in the punishment trailer. She would bring bread, water, just like you said, she was that light. But once she got that, I'm gonna take it back. Once scumbag Manny did what he did to her, that's the first part that messed her up. Then she got a little taste of the unalivement of the soldier, and of course, she wants to please the highest. So now she's just on a downward spiral at this point. And she's lost it. That's why we call it Insane Zane. I actually feel sorry for her because it's like she's been put under all of this craziness and she's trying to hold it down. So when she's like, will you be my friend? I think she's really sincere because she's really looking for a friend. She's looking for a mother and Elder Mother Marva as well, even though it's kind of twisted. Elder Mother Marva's kind of twisted. So yeah, I care for Zane. I want Zane to get out of this and be all right.
Absolutely. Exactly. I really do too, but I don't know. It feels like she might just be too far gone. And we can just say yes or no on this one. Do y'all think Louis gonna be straight up? Is he gonna have his back when it's all said and done? Do you think he's gonna have his back, VACAY-JAY?
No.
It was a smile for me.
You know, it's all about self-preservation, right? So if he was like pressured, like, listen, we're gonna put you in the punishment trailer, you better tell us what's really going on. I think he is going to snitch. That's just my personal opinion.
What about you, Tika? You think he gonna snitch?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna let it go?
Yeah, he's gonna fold, just like Oliver. When Oliver had the opportunity to talk against Elder Mother Marva and say that Elder Mother Marva was messing with the boys, he said absolutely nothing. So I feel as if Lewis is gonna do the exact same thing. He's not gonna be any help for Manny.
Mm-hmm. And Manny could get it regardless, but I just don't want to cross over with Ruth. That's the only part. What do you think, Ruthless?
Yeah, I think he's gonna snitch because, you know, people will say anything, you know, as long as the pain ain't on him. But once that pain hit, he's gonna give it up for sure. He's gonna rat him out, I think, because he's not loyal. Like, well, we haven't really seen any type of real friendship build between these two, so I don't think he's gonna be loyal at all.
Gotcha. That's what's
he
up.
look like a snitch.
We talked about this part. So this is what you were talking about earlier. This is the and Elder Mother Marva is talking about when she was back home and how her father broke this mule by the name of Sadie. And basically she's telling her that that's what she's going to do. Now, Lacey is trying to play the game. Lacey is like, look, I learned my lesson, but I don't think Elder Mother's buying it or even wants to buy it, to be honest. I think she wants to bring the pain for her. I think she wants to hurt her. What are your thoughts on this? Start with you, VACAY-Jay.
Yeah, you know, Elder Mother Marva, that's what she lives for. She lives to break people down. She's trying to live the legacy of her father breaking the mule. And honestly, like, I think she was a little bit impressed with the whole pots and pans thing. And she wants to really just torture her. That's all she wants to do. Just torture her. And Lacey's acting like it, but I don't know. But yeah, Elder Mother Marva going to do whatever she got to do.
Yeah, facts. What about you, Tika?
Yeah, Elder Mother Marva is definitely, I feel she's going to inflict a little more torture on Lacey, simply because when Lacey tried to escape, the highest put her in the punishment trailer. So she was blamed for the things, or for Lacey's actions. So she's gonna give her that payback, but then she's also gonna, you know, attempt to preserve her life so that the highest can decide whether she's gonna unalive or stay alive, you know?
Exactly. What you think, Ruthless?
Well, I mean, look at the look on her face, Lacey. Look how she's looking at her. I think that, you know, at first I thought she was just giving up. You know, she was giving up. She was tired. You know, every move she made, no matter what she said, no matter what she did, she was going to be punished. So I think that she's, you know, playing along to get along, you know, just to stay in her good graces and get on the good side, because she's going to make another move. No doubt about that. She's going to make another move, but I think that she wants to make this move a little bit more smarter, a little bit more calculated, you know, so that she can definitely get away this time.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And that would make a lot of sense, though, because I don't see Lacey as the type that's about to give up on this. I definitely see her about to go even harder. Okay, yeah, I got another clip. So we talked about Zane. This was my other favorite part. I had to break this up into two. So we're going to talk about it, and then I'll play the second one in just a second.
My mouth wasn't open, bitch.
Do it. Close our face. And then we'll just both die together.
All right. So Ruth, like I said, has been flexing so hard, y'all. But in this particular scene, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, all I saw was a lot of foreplay, like a lot of weird foreplay between these two. And I'm just like, please do it already. And let's just call it a day so we can get this over with. Y'all are tripping. So, but that was what I saw. I'm gonna play the second half of this real quick, y'all, and then we'll talk about the whole thing.
You belong to the highest.
And you both belong to me. Now cut and eat.
So y'all think he gonna go eat?
After all of that.
He's
He
definitely
definitely,
better
he
to
definitely want to eat. He want to
want
eat
to.
that. Eat that.
The question is, what does
Okay.
he want to eat?
Exactly. Because Daikon kind of got into it on that last one. I was like, okay, I see you, Daikon. Daikon don't know what to do with that, y'all. Like, seriously, Daikon is so sprung, and it's so weird because we've seen all the interactions they've had, and I'm like, Daikon, Lord, let's talk about it. Okay, let's go ahead and start with you, Tika. Just go ahead. Anything you want to talk about on that scene? What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. Daikon, like I said in one of my videos, Daikon has been obviously messing around with the girls. Elder Mother Marva hinted to it a long time ago in season 1, but he's already been messing with the girls on the Rakadushi compound. He just has not found one like Ruth. Ruth has got something different, and now he's hooked. He's pretty much hooked on Ruth. But like you said, that whole back and forth, that whole going back and forth, the conversation between them, it was definitely foreplay because he was definitely feeling it. And it seems as if to me, Ruth is kind of like, I don't want to say, I know she's playing a role, but for her to portray as jealous, I was like, girl, are you feeling him? Like, holla at me, let me know.
Okay. That's the same thing I said. I said, wait a minute. Is Ruth like low key jealous? Now, this is supposed to be a game, but that last scene, like, because I couldn't show that other scene, of course,
Right.
but y'all remember that particular scene. I was like, wait a minute, Ruth, they was doing too much. And did you see the way old girl was all into it? Like, she really low key was feeling Daikon. Ruthless,
Yes.
go ahead and talk to us about this scene.
Okay, so that's why I gave it a 9, because that scene that you can't show, that it should have been longer. That's why it got a 9 from me. But Daikon has definitely met his match with Ruth, and I think that she's playing a game. You know, now let me take that back. It's both, because I really think that she does feel Daikon. I think she likes having sex with him. I don't think that because remember, she called him crazy. Like, she thinks they're both a bag of mixed nuts, him and the highest. So I don't think she's feeling him on that level, but to get a little bit every now and again, she's like, yeah, cool, whatever. But she has to pretend that she's into him, because otherwise he'll catch on that she's just playing a game with him. So she's got to make him believe, that she's jealous, and she's playing she's doing a good job at it. So, but that foreplay, I think it was foreplay as well. They just can't wait to get, because she want to be in that bed, and she already knows she do. So,
Right.
Definitely foreplay.
Yeah, why was I mad at the bed? I said, why do Daikon get to have a big old bed and everybody else got these twin beds? I'm just mad,
right? Yeah.
That was just too much. But okay, so I'm gonna ask Tika and Ruthless this: prosthetic or nah?
Nope. That's him. That's him. That's him. I had to rewind it. Like, I rewound it a few times. Now, look, if it wasn't prosthetic, it looked real to me. And I talked about this in my late night video. And but I'm gonna let Tika go, because I got a whole video on it, and I think it's him 100%.
I think so too. What you think, Tika?
Oh my God! Listen, I think, and I'm blushing, embarrassed to say it, but I think that was him. I've been in front of him before, and yeah,
exactly,
yeah. Ruthless TV, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wait a minute! I almost choked on my water. Oh my goodness! I was drinking. Oh,
so definitely him. Yes.
That's what's up. All right. Okay, VACAY-Jay, you can open your ears now. Now talk about the scene. What did you think?
Thank you for not asking me that question. Number one. And as far as my man Daikon, shout out to Daikon. And shout out to the young lady. It was the O face for me. Straight up. It was the O. So yes, it's clear that this is not the first time that Daikon was smashing her. But to go along with what you guys are saying, yeah, Ruth, she is a great actress, and she's a great actress as far as on the Raku campus. Like, she has to play along, has to play like, I have feelings for you. Why are you doing this in front of me? I kind of feel like she was a little turned on, because I was. So, so yeah, moving along, like this was foreplay. I wanted something more to happen. I wanted them to jump back on that bed and, you know, just do what they do. But here
Yeah.
we go. We got the cliffhanger here. This is what I'm looking forward to. I think everybody's looking forward to. The question is, did the highest hear everything that was going on? That's the biggest question of all, right? So I'm looking forward to
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, y'all. So that was pretty much the episode. Let's jump into the predictions, y'all. So, man, so we know that it left off on the cliffhanger. Ruth is coming out, and boom, there's the highest. And like I keep saying, ain't nobody fed him. Elder Mother Marva is over here and a nurse. She gonna be a doctor sooner or later, trying to be Dr. Elder Mother Supreme somebody. And nobody's fed the highest. So you can see it in his demeanor. He is out of his Raku mind right now. So what do you think is going to happen on this next episode? Tika, you go ahead and get it started.
Daikon is gonna get punished in broad daylight. That's only based on a thumbnail that I've seen. I'm sure everybody has seen it on the BT Plus app, where Daikon is on the ground and it's daylight, and the highest has rolled up like a ninja, and he's standing on top or above Daikon. So I think that Daikon is gonna get punished. I don't know. He may even end up sending Ruth to a punishment trailer for a minute, just until he can digest what happened.
Okay. Candy Love said the highest is still high. I think he
Very.
He looks like he is still very high. All right. So Vacay, what you got for me? What you think?
Here we go. Based on what we know about Ruth, Ruth is the master manipulator and the master liar. So when she comes out and he questions her, what are you doing in here? She's going to say, I came to get Daikon because the ladies have to eat. And you know, the pregnant women have to eat too. And you know, I'm pregnant with your child. So I came to get him, but he was giving me a difficult time. Then that's where we're going to see the highest throw him on the ground and then send him to the punishment trailer. And Ruth is going to get off once again. That's what I believe is going to happen.
I think so too. Honestly, I think that's probably how it's going to work out too. Ruthless, what you think is going to happen? How you think this is going to play out?
What Vacay just said, everything he just said, because Ruth is gonna, you know, she's got the gift of gab. She's gonna talk her way out of it, just like she always does. And yeah, that's pretty much it. She's gonna get away with it. I think that he was too far away from the trailer to hear them, unless I don't know, unless he overheard somehow. But I think it was a little too far away. And he's going to question them, and Daikon's not going to have an answer, and Ruth is going to talk her way out of it. Point blank, period. That's what's going to happen.
Exactly, because we know his third eye is foggy, so we know he didn't hear none of that.
Yeah,
super foggy.
Yeah, I don't understand how that third eye stays so foggy. Like, it kills me every time he says my third eye is foggy. I'm like, bruh, really?
It's never clear.
His third eye is blind.
Okay, exactly. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking the same way you guys are thinking, that Ruth is going to talk her way out of this. And I think she's going to use this pregnancy to her advantage. And why wouldn't she? You know what I'm saying? Elder Mother has proved her point for her now, and now she can use it to its full advantage. So if I'm her, I'm definitely finna play the pregnant, you know, soon to be wife, and Daikon is up here doing the most. So I think that's what she does. And I think the highest is so high, and he about to and on Daikon, and it is what it is. And he about to get that same punishment that, you know, that he sent for them boys, the way he wanted them. He probably about to catch another sword or something, because who knows? But anyway, guys, that was pretty much it. That was the entire episode. This episode was nothing but Ruth flexing the entire time. What are you guys' final thoughts about, you know, the episode or anything? Anybody got any final thoughts?
I absolutely love the episode. It was given what it needed to be given. Ruth is, like you said, she's the top notch liar, but that's her way of surviving. I'm looking forward to seeing Daikon get a little bit more punishment, because I'm still mad at him from Hit My Girl Tally in season 1.
Okay. Facts. What about you, Ruthless? What do you you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Well, I think that Ruth is definitely going to be, she's going to be displaying a lot more authority now. And it's good to see the transformation. It's good that we were able to see the transition and the growth in her, unlike Joan, just flip mode like a light switch on and off. But, with Ruth, we're able to see why she took authority. We're able to see how she took authority. Like we can see it and we feel it. So I really like that. And I'm just looking forward to seeing how she's going to use her power. She's going to, abuse it, or she's going to use it to her advantage, or, how's it going to work out? So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. I think what's her name? Joan actually says at one point, you are very fond of that title, even though you don't believe in the Raku, but you like that title. So it really does show that she's getting, that she's really enjoying this power. VACAY-Jay, final thoughts?
Yeah, I think this season is getting right to everything, which I love. I love how the cliffhangers every single episode is just stepping up. And I saw shout out to Noctavia Forever with that point that yes, Ruth can't be sent to the punishment trailer because she might lose the baby. So I like that point as well. And yeah, Ruth is definitely going to be flexing. I'm looking forward to all of that. I'm looking forward to recapping it and joking around with it. And I want to really see what's going to happen with this elder mother relationship. If that's going to be talked about more, revealed more, right? We're going to see if she's going to get some more big back, black and strong stuff. And my girl Lacey, shout out to my girl Lacey. Man, I'm looking forward to her next move because she's the G. She is the G of the Rockadoochie. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Absolutely.
Great job, EJ.
Oh, thank you. So what do you guys have going on your channels? And then we'll go ahead and get it wrapped up. You can go ahead and start, Ruthless. What's next on your channel?
Girl. Well, more Ruthless for sure. And other TV shows, we got The Family Business coming up. We've got P-Valley coming up. We've got, what do you call it? The Oval coming up. So I'm going to just posting stuff here and there. More Ruthless, mostly Ruthless stuff. And a couple of other things, but I haven't really solidified it yet, but that's enough for now.
Well, keep your notifications on for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, Tika, what you got coming up next?
Well, you already know all things Ruthless. More Ruthless reviews, recaps, predictions. I can't break it down as good as Ruthless TV, but certain things I love, and I talk about those as well. And your girl finally got her store to match on YouTube, so y'all go shopping.
Hey. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely have to go shop. VACAY-Jay, what you got coming up? We know you the busiest man out here.
Well, you already know we got the more Ruthless coming, and you already know Power Book 2 Ghost is super hot right now. Yes. Look out for my surprise guest. You're probably looking at my surprise guest coming on Monday. She's above me right now. So look out for that. We're going to have a live session for that, and we're looking forward to that. And yeah, P-Valley, absolutely coming with the P-Valley, absolutely going to be coming with more celebrity interviews as well. And don't forget to, hey, you know what? EJ, thank you for that commercial. That was hot in the beginning. I saw what you did. There. So definitely, family, make sure you pick up your VACAY-JTV drip and swag. Shout out to this one right here, the first top model right there of the VACAY-JTV t-shirts. And make sure you subscribe to all of our channels, family. Hit that like button. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Well, guys, let me just shout out everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for coming out and rocking with us today. And as usual, anybody who's watching this on the replay, we definitely appreciate you watching it on the replay. Make sure to type in #replay. Let me know you were here and leave your comments. Tell us what you think about the show. Shout out to Avanti Cooper for coming through, Angel Owens, Noctavia Forever, Amma, Candy Love. Appreciate you always showing up. Quiet Sister, thank you for showing up. We have a Facebook user that I can't see their name, but thank you. And thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Let's see who else. Melita, thank you. I was about to say Tika. I was like, that's Tika. My bad. Let's see. Daria, thank you for coming through. Yeah, so thank everybody for coming through. Mitzi, we appreciate you. So that's what's up, y'all, with Ruthless Season 3 Behind Closed Doors. Make sure to subscribe to everybody's channel, and we're out, y'all. Until next
Thank
time.
you, EJ, for hosting. You were amazing.
Thank
Salute.
you. I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Peace,
EJ.
guys.
Take it away, feeling too good to me.